Hey Fit Fam! Nadine Vanden Heuvel here, owner of Goddard and Kincardine Fit Body Bootcamp. And I am coming at you to chat nutrition today. Now, the topic for today's video is laying a strong foundation for a strong immune system. And there's 3 things that you can be doing to support a healthy immune system. Today you'll notice I'll talk about a few things that don't pertain just to nutrition and talking about what you're eating specifically and what you're putting in your body. But I promise we will go more into detail on those specific topics later in our nutrition video series. Now, today I want to chat more about laying the foundation before we build the home, because we better have a strong foundation, right? So what are those key, crucial things that we need to have a strong handle on before we start adding the next layer and the next layer to the puzzle here, right? And the first one is going to be exercise. The first thing I'm going to talk about when it comes to exercise and the importance of exercise in our daily routine is how exercise is helping to improve our immune health and our immune function, right? I have some really cool things that I want to go into in regards to this. So one of the first ones is that when we're exercising and putting our bodies through a workout, we're actually putting more of our white blood cells and our antibodies, our little defender cells that protect our bodies against disease and pathogens out into our system and we're asking these things to circulate more readily into our bodies. So when we have more white blood cells and antibodies circulating through our bodies, we're actually able to detect disease and infection sooner and deal with those things a little bit more readily. Pretty neat, right? The other thing when it comes to exercising is we're able to eliminate pathogens and toxins from our bodies more readily. So with this one, I want you to think about the way that you're breathing. Like when you're exercising, right? You're starting to breathe more heavily, at least I am anyways, when you're actually at or participating in our bootcamp sessions. So you're putting your body through the workout. You're breathing heavy and we're forcing the air through our lungs and through our airways, through our nose, and some of these toxins actually and little particles of bacteria and pathogens and things that we get from our daily lives, like walking around and touching things and eating things, we're able to project these out of our airways when we're breathing heavily during exercise, which is really, really cool. The other thing about, or the other great benefit when it comes to when we're working out is that we're actually able to lower the stress hormone. Now, maybe a lot of stress going on in your life right now, totally get it. The amount of stress hormone that we produce in our bodies when we exercise, and we're able to lower that stress hormone. We're able to lower then inflammation. We're also asking our bodies to produce more serotonin when we're exercising, and that's our feel-good hormone that leads to all the happiness after working out. Improving our mood and our immune function, even in the day too, because serotonin helps lower inflammation in the body, which helps us fight disease and infection. So some really amazing things when it comes to exercise that helps increase our immune function throughout the day. And how can we incorporate this into our lives? So what do we need to be doing in order to get these benefits in? It's proven that a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes of exercise a day will help us to reap some of these benefits. So that's it. Like 20 to 30 minutes. If we can find time to put 20 to 30 minutes minimum into our days of exercise, we'll be able to reap some of the benefits for our immune system. Pretty cool. Now, let's chat about the second one that I want to chat about is actually sleep and the importance of sleep for our bodies, for overall health and well-being, but also very importantly for our immune systems. And when we sleep the time like during night, that is, we're resting and recovering from the taxing things that we've asked our bodies to do during the day. So this is our body's time to regenerate and recover. And when we're sleeping, there are certain hormones that are produced that actually help repair and heal damaged cells. Really cool, right? So something else that is actually also happening is our brains are releasing toxins and proteins that build up during the waking hours. And when we're actually able to release these things and eliminate them while we're sleeping. So let's look at the other side of this now. When we're getting lack of sleep or not getting enough sleep in our days, it can be very negative to our immune health, to our overall health and well-being. And the goal is that we're getting about 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. That's what's recommended for proper recovery and for our bodies. And where we're not getting those things, those antibodies, those white blood cells that I talked about earlier when it comes to exercise, our little defender cells that are out there on the ready to help us and stay healthy and keep us protected, we're actually diminishing their function when we're not getting enough sleep. So we're actually putting ourselves in a more immune compromised state, and we're not able to fight off the diseases and infections if we are exposed to any of those things. So it is a little bit easier to become sick when we're sleep deprived. Not good, okay? It can also take longer to heal and recover when we're sleep deprived, unfortunately. So really, really important that we're paying really close attention to a nice, strong, healthy sleep routine. And 7 to 9 hours a night is what we're really looking to get. And unfortunately, we can't build sleep up and save it like a little bank account. Trust me, I've wished, I've tried. So on Saturday and Sunday, if we're able to get 10 to 12 hours, great. But unfortunately, that's not going to help us if we can only get 4 to 5 hours on Monday and Tuesday night, for example. So we really need to regulate that sleep cycle. And that happens to be with our hormone cycles through sleep and being able to get the 7 to 9 hours consistently. Okay, the third one is hydration. So staying hydrated throughout the day, drinking our water, it helps our bodies to rid and remove these toxins we're exposed to throughout the day. So again, as we're breathing, we're eating, we're touching things, we're taking things in. When we're drinking water, we're using the bathroom. We're flushing these things out of our bodies. And it's very, very beneficial for our immune system. So that's super important to make sure that we are making sure that we're able to flush those toxins out. When our tissues are more hydrated, we're also helping to lower the inflammation in our bodies, which again, lower inflammation we have, the less chance, the less susceptibility that we actually are going to be getting sick and to decreasing our immune system function. So that's it, guys. Those are 3 things. Laying a strong foundation, not only is it going to help us feel amazing, they're also going to help protect our immune system. We can talk to these things with our kids, our families, our communities, and share it and help protect their immune systems as well. I'm really excited with the rest of the videos, specifically with the nutrition series that are coming up. We're going to dive more into nutrition topics and some really cool tips and tricks that are really going to be beneficial, super simple, helpful, and easy things to continue to support a healthy immune system. So stay tuned.